Top of the morning to you lads. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully I get this out on St. Patrick's Day. If not, happy belated St. Patrick's Day. I had someone ask me to do a video of all my favorite teams from 31st up till 1st. I wanted to do this sooner, but I wanted to make sure I had a jersey for every team, which I do now. I got the Columbus one. So now I can do this list. Just want to say that even if it is the 31st or the 21st team, doesn't really matter. I honestly, I really don't hate any of the teams. I wouldn't have bought a jersey for them otherwise. Just some teams I like more than others. So let's start this out here. Number 31. Alright, number 31. I know probably all 13 people who watch this video are probably Leafs fans, and they probably all hate me. I love the jersey. They've had players I liked, but not a big Leafs fan. Moving on. Number 30, that was 31, so this is number 30. Already losing count, that's bad. Number 30, the Oilers. Dad and brother, huge Oilers fans. Didn't want to be like them. Nope, boo Oilers. Next, Islanders. Nope. A Rangers fan, not happening. Vancouver, next. Alright. No. I want to live in Vancouver, Vancouver Island, British Columbia, beautiful province. Not a fan of the hockey team. Although they do have my favorite player right now in UC Jokinen, so that moves them probably up to, what is this, 28? I already lost count. Because probably they would have been 31st or 30th if they didn't have Jokinen. Next, Winnipeg. Not a big Winnipeg fan. I like the Thrashers. I love this jersey. Beautiful. Yeah, you know, fun to watch games on TV, but not a huge Jets fan. Alright, next. Number 26. Original 6, Boston Bruins. Again, beautiful jersey. Not a huge fan. Although I do like their goal horn and goal song. 26. Number 25. Philadelphia Flyers. I liked them a lot more when I was younger, even though I was a Pittsburgh fan when I was younger. Kind of outgrowing them though. Beautiful jersey. Most of the teams have beautiful jerseys, I'm not going to lie. Next, number 24. Red Wings. Like I said, I was a Pittsburgh fan growing up when I was younger. 08 and 09. Was not a Red Wings fan. Although there are a lot of players I really liked. Next, Buffalo. Yeah. Next, Ottawa. The Ottawa Senators. Again, a lot of players I liked. I like the jersey. I liked their older jersey in like the early 90s. This one's alright. Yeah, moving on. Number 21. The Washington Capitals. I've grown to like them a lot more recently, in the past 2 or 3 years. But yeah, there's other teams I like it. This is the team that probably would have been right down in the bottom 3, but have jumped significantly even in the last 2-3 months. They have one of my favorite defensemen in John Moore, and they just got Grabner from the Rangers. So I'm kind of on a bit of a Devils kick right now. I would love to see them make the playoffs. Beautiful jersey. They were never fun to watch as a kid. I always hated watching them. But right now, go Devils. Never thought I'd say that as a Rangers fan. Or a Penguins fan. Or a hockey fan. Alright, next. Another original 6, Montreal Canadiens. The run that they had in 2010, that was probably the most I ever cheered for them. That was a fun run to watch. Generally though, yeah, alright. Would have that been number 20, so 19? I believe this is number 18, sorry. Number 18. Columbus Blue Jackets. I just got this jersey, and I love this jersey. It's beautiful. Absolutely love it. Never a huge fan of them as a kid growing up. Kind of grown to appreciate them more recently. They'd probably be higher up if they would have kept Jokinen. They didn't keep Jokinen, so they moved back down to the bottom of the... No, I guess kind of in the mid-range. Yeah. That's a nice jersey, though. The Adidas ones have grown on me, that's for sure. Next, number 17, Anaheim Ducks. Paul Kariya is my favorite childhood player. Jokinen wasn't around at this point. Love the Ducks. Over the last few years, though, they've kind of dropped a little bit. Although I really love this jersey. Beautiful. All right, moving on. Chicago Blackhawks. Great family friend. He was a school teacher, our substitute growing up as well. Really close with our family. He was a huge Blackhawks fan. And even when they were a very crappy team for a long time, he still cheered them. And he's very happy that they're doing very well. Not so much this year, which I love. That's hilarious. Moving on. Coyotes, home of Pavel Datsyuk. Thank God he never ended up playing this. Actually, no, that would have been pretty cool to see him, I think, in this jersey. Sorry, Red Wings fans. Love the jersey. I've always wanted the Coyotes to do well. I just have always kind of liked them. From the early 90s to when they were really, really terrible in the early 90s. Well, I guess mid-90s, I guess, is when they came in. But I'll be darned, I really like them, and I hope they do well. I really was hoping that they would either get McDavid or Matthews. That would have been fun. Everyone in Canada would have been pissed. Can I say pissed on YouTube while I get in trouble? I don't know. Next, the 2006 run that they went on was very fun, and it was a lot of fun to watch them beat the Oilers. And ever since then, they've moved up. And then in 2009, when the UC Jokinen here went on his great run in the playoffs that year, that was also a lot of fun to watch. So for that reason, pretty much alone, they've moved up so much since that they came in the league. What number have we got? All right, number 12. This is number 13. Getting ahead of myself here. Minnesota Wild. Marian Gaborik, Marc-Andre Bergeron, Ola Nolan. What else? What else can you say? Really like Nicholas Backstrom. Great jersey, great logo. It's nice kind of felt material. Don't know if you can see that. I love it. Alright. Don't want to get distracted with the beautiful logo. Next, St. Louis Blues. This was a team I don't know why, but I really wanted to play for the St. Louis Blues when I was a little kid. I love the logo, I love the colors, everything about it. I just really wanted to play in this jersey. Never happened. I suck. Moving on. The hometown Calgary Flames. So that's number 11 now. I did not like this team pretty much until I moved to Calgary. I've grown to really like them. I was kind of sad to see that Yager didn't work out here. That would have been pretty cool if he would have been able to last the whole year. But still, Michael Backlund is my man. Top 10 here. Number 10, Tampa Bay Lightning. Team I hated up until probably about 2004 when they won the Stanley Cup. Like I said, I wasn't a huge Flames fan. I really wanted Tampa to win, and I'm happy they did. I love this jersey. The run that they went on in 2011 was just as good as the run as Montreal went in on 2010. Very unexpected, very fun to watch. I wish Jokinen would have lasted a little longer there than parts of 2 seasons. Really like them. I would like to see them or New Jersey come out of the East this year. Number 9. One of 3 teams to have ever been called my favorite team, the Colorado Avalanche. I loved the Avalanche when I was younger, from probably 2001 when they faced New Jersey and they destroyed them. A very good series, from what I remember. I was only 10 years old, I think. About 2001 to about 2004, 5, they were probably my favorite team. Alex Tanguay, Peter Forsberg, Joe Sakic, briefly Solani and Kariya, Ray Bourque. Tebow was there. He was one of my favorite goalies. David Abisher, Marek Svatos, Wojtek Wolski. I like McKinnon, Landeskog, Duchesne was cool. So yeah, I still like the Avalanche. Number 8, my former favorite team. From the time I was a wee little lad up until probably about 2009 after they won the Stanley Cup the first time with Crosby and Malkin. It just wasn't fun cheering for them as much, but they will always have a little spot in my heart there, so they're still in my top 10. I still love them, although I do not want to see them win for at least a good 10 years. That would be okay. Next. Biggest bandwagon team going right now, Nashville Predators. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I've always been a huge Nashville fan, although I've always kind of, well, when they got Paul Kariya and Peter Forsberg, that's when I started kind of taking notice of them. Before that, really couldn't have cared less. And then once they got Radulov and Rene, Jonathan Blum of all people I really liked. So I've always kind of liked Nashville, and I love Kevin Fiala right now. He's one of my favorite players. I would love to get his jersey and their new white Adidas jersey. All right. Number 6, San Jose Sharks. Again, this is one of the teams I would have loved to have played for as a kid. Growing up, if I would have grown up to play in the NHL, this would have been one of the teams I would have wanted to play for. I've absolutely loved the logo. The jersey's clean, sharp, with the exception of the one that they had in like 2007 to 2011. I did not like those jerseys that much. But these and the ones prior to this, prior to 2007, they were awesome. Love the Sharks. Look at that. Oh, it's just beautiful. I really want their new Adidas one too. Their new shoulder logo. Oh. Mwah. Italian kiss. Number 5, Dallas Stars. Technically, I kind of work for Tom Ghilardi, the owner of the Dallas Stars. He is the owner of the bar that I work at, the franchise owner, I guess you would say. I've always liked the Stars. My sister is a huge Stars fan. I remember watching the Stanley Cup final with my dad in 1999, when they controversially beat the Buffalo Sabres. Ever since then, though, I've always really liked Dallas, and they've been in my top 4 for the last probably 10 years, up until this year when number 4 knocked them out. This is definitely bandwagon on my part, but number 4 is Vegas. The Golden Knights have been fantastic to watch. When they got Belmar and Vadim Shipachyov, I really wanted to see them do good. And then the season started, and Vadim, he's gone. Instead, they got William Karlsson, who I'd honestly probably never heard of until this year. But he would be in my favorite player list right now if I had one. That's why I want to get on this jersey. Beautiful jersey, fun team to watch. So right now, I'm cheering for them in the West. Them or Nashville, I'd like to see come out of the West. Moving on. Number 3. I know. But I love the Florida Panthers. Pavel Bure, they had Jokinen, they had Straka, Olli Jokinen, Thomas Volkun, and then they went and got like UC Jokinen, who's my favorite, Jaromir Jagr, Huberto Barkov. They brought in Evgeny Dodonov this year, great player, and I've always really liked the Panthers, and I always really will. I would love to see if they can make the playoffs. I know it's kind of a fight between them and New Jersey. I don't know what to do. Number 2. Kings. I've always, again, the top 10, no, the top 4 I would say, top 5 are teams I've always really liked. And LA is no exception. Their jerseys, their players, watching games on TV, I've always enjoyed watching them. And they're awesome. I was slightly disappointed kind of in 2014 when they beat the Rangers. But it is what it is. Gabrick got a Stanley Cup, which I was happy about. And other than that, they'd probably... No, I don't think they could ever move up. There's only one spot to move up, and I don't see them ever beating up the Rangers. So it's not much of a surprise anymore. Number 1, New York Rangers. They were always my second favorite team, while Pittsburgh was my first favorite. And they seemed to be the natural choice when I didn't really want to cheer for Pittsburgh anymore. Everything about the Rangers I always loved. I've loved pretty much every player that's played for them, exception of 1 or 2. Always loved the jerseys, love the goal horn, the crowd, the city, the arena, everything about the Rangers. I just love it so much. I hope this wasn't too long of a video here, guys. I appreciate you sticking it out and watching. I try to get it through as quickly as I could. I know I ramble on at times. But yeah, I hope you guys can consider liking it, maybe subscribing, checking out some of my other videos. Now that I got this jersey, I'm going to be getting on the ice here right away and doing my Michael Backlund Pro Stock hockey stick review. I have 2 of his sticks from the previous year and this year, the Ribcore and the Ribcore 2. If you have any interest in watching those, I'd stay tuned. Hopefully I'll get those done in this coming week. Don't have much else to add. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye.